must say, the vast majority of the matches so far here have been very difficult to forecast. The way things have gone, I really do fancy an Albin Ouschan victory.
Yeah, and we knew at the start of today's play this was going to be a big day in this year's Cup, and it was proving to be just that. Albin Ouschan to break in this huge singles point match. Not seen much of Albin, obviously. All 5 players have to play a singles match. Kind of on the spin. Obviously we have the fans' choice, which Jason Shaw won that one. Good break. Has he got a shot on the 2-ball? Well, he hasn't, so it's going to be a push out or a kick.
By the way, if you're looking for a scientific reason why the golden break occurred at the end of the previous match, well, I was watching, and Barry Hearn, the great impresario, came into the arena, sat down in one of the VIP couches, and immediately magic happened.
The golden touch of Barry Hearn. So here comes the push. Just rolls the cue ball there. Earl the Pearl will have the option to shoot this shot or pass it back.
Go ahead.
Gives it back. Doesn't like it.
Remember the significance of this match. Europe trying to go 2 points ahead for the first time.
Earl can see a piece of this blue too, so he's going to try and get the cue ball back over to where it is, but onto the top rail. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wants this 2-ball to get away from the pocket though. Oh, he's left a pot. It's not easy. There's distance. Cue ball looks like it's going to run into the other 2 balls next to it.
You say it's not easy, Carl, and it isn't, but I'll tell you what, when Joshua Phil is at the table, those long pots, he's a league of his own, isn't he?
Extension.
Yeah, he does stand out. I always liken him to the Michael Van Gerwen of darts. He's just got that natural ability. He just sees the shot, gets down and fires them in.
It really is a platinum asset, not even a golden one.
Now that's not going to settle you down. It wasn't easy. It's not a case of how's he missed that, but they just start to unnerve you. Can Earl capitalise? Played at a good tempo on day one, did Earl? I like the tempo he was playing at. Earl won the fans' choice singles where he played Jason Shaw. He was 3-0 up in that one.
Earl was telling you earlier, Carl, that they've not had that many meetings, these two. Certainly not on this kind of stage. And he can be an intimidating opponent, can't he, Strickland?
Yeah, I mean, when I played in the Mosconi, I was fortunate enough to play Earl in the singles. He was a little bit more volatile back then. No, he seems very calm this event. Cue ball's running a little close to the side. Sometimes the jaw can get you, but it hasn't. He's okay. Can float the cue ball around for the 9 in the same pocket. This looks good, Phil. Listen to the crowd.
That is the Earl roar we've come to expect here at Bally's over the last 3 days. So Albin Ouschan missed the 2-ball by a country mile, and then Earl Strickland, proud to represent his country, gets off to a flyer. Kenny Rogers is singing The Gambler. Right now, the gamble of Ouschan to take on that 2. Well, it came unstuck.
Make the 1 ball.
My only point
That bad is good. Hey, listen, no steering and breathe, okay? You got that. Good decision on that push, by the way, because you know what he's going to do. He's going to try and roll out touchy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you like it, go. But if you don't, let him go, okay?
One US Open champion talking to another. The only bad thing about this Mosconi Cup for me, because he's captain of the USA, we've not been able to have Jeremy Jones in the commentary box, but that will change, of course, in the new year when the next round of Matchroom Pool events.
Peace and quiet at last.
You enjoy working with Jeremy Jones.
He's a great guy, to be fair, unfortunately. Little to break. He wins the opener. He's been breaking good. There you see the 1 ball goes in the side again. It's okay, Earl. You got to stay in the game. You know this game. No one knows the game of pool more than you, Earl. You're not always going to land on a road map. Does the 2 pass the purple 5? I don't believe it does.
You're absolutely right, though, Carl. He has been, for Strickland anyway, understated. Almost diplomatic, and I never thought I'd say that.
Fires the combo in at speed. Good shot. Got a good safety option here. You can just get this cue ball floating towards the 7, the left side rail, and use the 9 and the 7. It'd be a big shot to take on. Yeah, so don't blame him. Don't blame him at all. Speed's been good in the matches he's played. He's featured a lot. It feels like it's featured a lot because, of course, he won the fans' vote. A foul. I thought he glanced the 2 there, but obviously the referee. Let's have another look. Wow.
Brendan Moore was perfectly positioned. There's no way any contact was made there. And contact might be difficult here. I think what we've seen already from Earl Strickland has done enough to justify his inclusion here. Who could possibly argue against it?
Yeah, you can see what he's doing here. He's just going off this 1 rail. He'll probably play this at pace, try and make something happen. Cue ball can square up. Yeah, good hit. Very good hit, wasn't it? But he's going to leave Earl some form of a pot. It's a little thin one.
I can't believe I did that. Extension.
Extension, please.
Just can't seem to get his bridge hand right, can he? They want to attack this ball, doesn't want to be playing safe. But he can play safe. just okay, Phil, isn't he? He's just held up, but this is tricky.
Had to knock in the 2 at almost pocket weight. Really delicate.
Maybe he can't see the potting angle. I don't believe it's come far enough past the middle, so this is a chance for Albin. Not the greatest shot from Albin. Missed the long 2 in the opener, and it's very unlike him to hit the 9 full ball. But he's in control of the table, he's still there, he can play the good safety shot. He's gone for the bank, and he's missed the bank. Been a bit fortunate, not left a pot, but again, at least it's back over to USA's side. Earl can play a good safety.
Initially, Ouschan seems shaky, and it's not very often we say things like that.
Good either. I should have ran out.
Extension.
I should have ran out.
Yeah, he's got to go 2 rails, hasn't he? So he can't get to that rail. This is going to be hard to get safe. Well, he's resorted to the hit and hope. Is the 6 ball going to hold up enough? Well, it's a shot. I don't know if he can pot the 6 and avoid the 9 ball, though. He's down quick. Well, he could, Phil. He's now back in prime location.
Not looking happy, Albin Ouschan, and you can understand why. It's a very atypical start from the Austrian, which has allowed his 61-year-old opponent to get this crowd roaring again. Earl Strickland, 2-0 up, and fully deserving of that advantage. This is a massive match, vitally important for the USA cause. And right now, Strickland is definitely the better player.
Oh, you're good. That's fine. Hey, listen, he's feeling.
Captain JJ, if you just heard him, he said he is feeling it. He's notified that, he's noticed it.
That's 6 beautiful swing, 7 beautiful swing.
I like playing faster.
Good. Oh, that's fine.
Keep it up.
But just keep your breathing, okay?
Yeah.
You got it?
You can hit more balls than all of us. You know what to do.
Well, you can't fault that advice, Carl, can you? Just keep breathing. I think it's pretty important, don't you, in any kind of situation?
Well, I suppose it would help.
Let me tell you one story about Earl Strickland. He's a very talented sportsman. I was watching Sky Sports coverage of the Wyndham Championship, the golf, at Sedgefield Country Club back in August, and I noticed there was an interview in the clubhouse with one of the players, and there was an honours board behind the player, and I noticed the name of E. Strickland under the club championship winners, and I thought, that can't be Earl, can it? Anyway, when we went to the US Open, I asked Jeremy Jones, has he won the club championship as a golfer at Sedgefield Country Club? Jeremy asked him, and he had.
It was Earl Strickland.
Club champion. It's a very prestigious course, let me tell you.
Wow. Man of many talents. He leads this match 2-0 up. Albin to break. Cue balls flying around a little bit. Needs to bump away from this 6. And it hasn't. Going to be a push out. Earl will be back out of his chair soon. And the balls are all split, aren't they, Phil? There's no clusters. There's no traffic anywhere. So the push out and the safety, there's not going to be much play. One little error and the rack would be wide open.
These two have won the World Nineball Championship on 5 occasions collectively. Strickland 3, Albin Ouschan 2, including last year when he overcame Omar Al-Shaheen in the final, having faced a worrying deficit. This deficit is worrying in a race to 5.
What a pot that is. What a pot that is.
There's Billy the Banker Thorpe, dressed in very unusual attire again.
No, it looks like it goes in the side, but we do know how tight these are. You've got to be careful. These have a tendency to pop back out. I think he's okay. It's more the angle he's concerned about, not the pot.
I believe I did that. Extension.
Attention, please.
Yeah, he's just landed on a funny angle. He'd like to get the cue ball back out even to where it is now. That would do. He might have to play a little draw shot and just come a little to the left of where the cue ball is. Take his medicine. Turning point has come up. Big mistake.
Unbelievable, I'll tell you right now. That ball could land there.
This is what Albin needed. He needed something to help him get back in this match. Hit a couple of balls, get a rack on the board.
And the Iceman does not spurn chances like this. Strickland missed the 5, and now Albin Ouschan is alive, although he still trails by 2 racks to 1. More pool coming up shortly after the break. It's known the world over as the entertainment capital of the world, and here at Bally's Las Vegas Hotel and Casino, the host venue for the 2022 Mosconi Cup, it is living up to its reputation. Lots of entertainment. Earl Strickland, well, it was the good and the bad in the rack we've just seen. The 2-ball was beautifully dispatched. I'm afraid, though, the 5 wasn't so good, was it? Is that the turning point, not just in this match, but in the overall match? If Europe goes 7-5 ahead, they will take some pegging back, won't they, call boys?
Yes, they will indeed. He'll be back against the wall, and they'll be chasing, and things just seem to become a little harder when it's like that. It's all about momentum. This is what we've said. Earl to break, though. Cue ball's floating towards the side, and it's gone. What a turnaround. Earl Strickland was at the table at 2 racks up. Had a wonderful chance in the last rack. Made a mess of it. Albin Ouschan's got ball in hand to tie this one up.
You saw there Strickland threw himself at that break, and for a while it looked like being effective.
Just wants to make sure he leaves the right angle on the red 3, purely because of where the pink 4 ball is. That's good.
It is an absolutely terrific atmosphere. Every ticket sold for this session, the penultimate session. And the whole resort is abuzz with pool fans. Not the only big sporting event in Las Vegas this week. All the National Rodeo Finals are in town at the Thomas and Mack Center, not too far from here.
Good shot, using the top rail to bounce back out. Guarantees a shot. If he's landed dead straight on this purple 5, it could be a little interesting, because he can only go forward or straight back. And there you see, drawing the cue ball back, would be coming just above the black 8 ball.
Extension.
May have to leave a long shot. Yep, that's what he's had to do, Phil. He's had to leave himself a little tester.
Having missed that 2 ball in the first rack, you can't say with 100% certainty this one is going to find the target.
Yeah, nicely done. He'll have been feeling it, of course. He'd have liked to have been a little bit closer to his work, but he's got past that hurdle nicely.
Earl not happy.
He would have liked the cue ball to keep rolling a touch. It's going to be a little stretchy one with the extension on the butt of the cue. Still a big favourite to pop this.
Bang that drum, it's 2-2. Just talking about the rodeo, I think Albin Ouschan has got that personality. He could ride a bucking bronco. As for Earl Strickland, well, he's now got a tiger by the tail. When Ouschan starts to get into the groove, watch out. He's a match for anyone.
I tried as hard as I could to be in shape for this, but I'm not in good enough shape.
Broke him good though, man. Just unlucky. That's how you want to hit him.
The 8 could have kicked the cue ball too. So.
Easily. Hey, work through them racks, okay? That swing's good right now, okay? Don't fear nothing. Let's go. Come on.
You're all right.
I'm telling you, man. He wants some views. So let's go.
Hey, keep holding your breath when you're down the shot. I saw you doing that before, and you were hitting the ball perfect. All right.
Nothing feels right.
Huh?
Nothing feels right.
No.
They need those blowers.
The what?
Like the bowlers have, the blowers.
Oh, the blower. You got a towel here. You want a towel?
No, a towel don't work. It doesn't dry your hand.
Come on, go get him. His break. Let's hope something happens bad, all right?
Yeah.
Well, from that conversation, we know what the situation is in terms of Earl Strickland. He's feeling it, and therefore it literally is sweaty palms time. And you know, as a cueist, Carl, when the hands are sweating, it's a real detriment.
The belt has come out. The white belt is on.
And compounding Strickland's worries, it's Ouschan to break. In goes the one, clear shot on the two. Not a bad table at all, Con.
These two balls are the problem balls for Albin. Potting the two, he's on. But just because where them two balls are, it's very difficult to get on the red three. Overcut the two ball.
History repeating itself. He overcut the two from distance in rack one.
This is the shot we've seen Earl struggle with as the years have gone by. These thin ones, you've got to cut them along the rail. Stays over the hole.
Where old is that ball not going?
Strickland asking the question, how did that ball not go in? Well, I can tell you, Earl, these pockets are brutally tight. That's why.
He's coming round to go the other way. Don't blame him. This isn't, may not be an easier kick, but at this level, he'll definitely pop the two ball. He's got to try and get the cue ball away, back out. Does go up into the top left. Cue ball's close to the three, but it does pop. The pink falls also over the middle. I'm not saying he's gonna try and go for that, but it's there.
He's potting into a blind pocket, though, isn't he? And when the cue ball's so close to the object ball like this, sometimes it's difficult to judge the angle, the potting angle. A job well done.
Yeah, he knows Earl's struggling. He also knows how big this point is. Another good shot, just to pull the cue ball out a little bit for this purple five.
Austria is a really powerful pool nation. Max Lechner does really well on the international scene. Mario He won a Euro Tour event the Italian Open in Treviso last weekend. But still, the king when it comes to Austrian pool is the man at the table. And the man about to hit the front. He was 2-0 down. Jeremy Jones came into the arena and echoed what I was thinking, that Albin Ouschan was feeling it. But not anymore. He's feeling it in a different way now. He's 3-2 ahead, he's in stroke, and it's his opponent who is struggling.
Still well in this match, of course, but from 2-0 up, he had that chance, didn't he? I believe he shot the purple 5 in the wrong pocket. I think he should have just dropped it in the middle and left a tricky 6, and if you pot the 6, you win the rack. A little bit like the Shaw match this way. Earl looked good. He got himself in a winning position. Just maybe a bad shot or two or a bad decision has thrown it into the favour of Europe. And now Europe are looking good. They'll look to kick on from here, won't they? Especially if they win this point, Phil.
Yeah, he has to hold his break here in rack 6. If he doesn't, and Ouschan goes 4-2 ahead on the hill, Ouschan has got 2 potential break-offs from there.
It's going from bad to worse for Earl the Pearl as the cue ball slides in the corner. It was a bad break, you could see there. He's drawn the cue ball off the side and straight into the corner, so he wasn't unlucky, it was just poorly hit. Just looking at where this may go wrong for Albin, maybe from the 3 ball to the 4, because he'd like to get quite high in the centre of the table for that pink 4. That's in a couple of balls' time. Yeah, this is the shot now. May even risk drawing the cue ball all the way back up. He's got to get quite high up the table here. If he doesn't, it's going to be tricky to get on that purple 5.
Extension.
Extension, please.
That's why he's taking a bit of time here. He knows it's a funny little shot, this one. You can often lose the cue ball. 8 ball's a big ball. Yeah, he's got into it. That's what I was saying. Get all the way back up table. Any little angle. Yeah, that's okay. You can now go forward off a couple of rails. Maybe even pull it back off the 1. Good decision there from Albin.
It's a gargantuan rack, it really is. And Ouschan is where he wants to be. He's the master of his own destiny.
Lost the cue ball a little bit. It's a little bit thinner than he would have liked, but he knows it's all about this shot. He'll feel like this is the rack ball. Oh, hit that one sweet, didn't he, Phil? Really did.
And there's the irony. It was a missed 5 ball down the rail, the opposite side rail for Earl Strickland, that turned this around this match, but there was no error there. He's had a very good year, Albin Ouschan. Won the Premier League pool. Then the inaugural European Open in Fulda, Germany, from a field of 256 top-class pool players. But contributing to a Mosconi Cup triumph, that would be the ultimate for him. Also runner-up in the World Nineball Championship to Shane Van Boening. 2022 has been a good year. If they can win this, the Europeans, for Ouschan, it would be a great year.
Cue ball looks good here. This will leave a simple 9 for Albin Ouschan. Lost the opening 2, but he's going to win the next 4. This 9 ball to put him on the hill.
Yes, the champion from Austria, from a country synonymous with mountains, finds himself on the hill. One more rack needed and Europe will lead 7-5 and Earl Strickland. And his fans, they will be silenced. What's next? Well, it's a doubles match. In the practice room, Team USA are trying to put the finishing touches. It is Skylar Woodward and Shane Van Boening, who've represented the USA in many a World Cup. Their opponents will be Eagle Eye, Jason Shaw and Joshua Fuller, 2 finer potters you will never witness on a pool table. Is this the segment of the week where Europe asserts its authority, Cole?
I had him too. But
Hey, we know you're playing good.
the freaks that ball land where it was landed. All right.
Finish him off. Let's go. Come on.
As I mentioned before, Cole, lots against Strickland now. Not least the fact that Albin Ouschan has 2 breaks, potentially.
The drummer is in. I believe Jason Shaw organised that. He's having a good time. Give him a clap, come on.
I don't think the American fans are in the mood to applaud anyone at the moment. Well, if you can get down to the 5 somehow, that 5-9 combo looks very appetizing.
Yeah, whoever gets to this purple 5 the quickest, you would think he's going to win the rack. It's a dead combination.
The fans here have been so vociferous in support of the USA all week, but there's definitely a more subdued feel at the moment. They sense what we sense. Europe might be getting a stranglehold.
Yeah, the combination on the 6 was always there. He was just trying to hold the blue 2 ball for the right centre. The pink 4 doesn't look like it pots, so there's still a bit of hope here. He's looking at cutting this ball in the right centre. If he does, the cue ball will make contact with the 8 ball. So he's trying to break the balls out. This could be the match right here. Oh, what a shot he's played there. He's on the 4 ball. The purple 5-9 is a combo. This looks to be good enough for Albin Ouschan.
He's one combo away, Carl, from a 5 spot. 5 racks on the trot after being 2-0 down. The Earl fairy tale, not quite there, was it? Albin Ouschan, efficiency personified, kept his cool. He was 2-0 down.